In the purse. Half Spanish grandma used to drag us to the church. I had a small anemic frame behind a massive shirt, back in dust, wiping off the ashes off of Matthew's verse. Staring at the tabernacle with a passive hurt. Held my cousin's pain from the cancer, wish I had it first. Studying through books, trying to heal his Jazzquarterz. Held him for 7 years and cried when they dragged his hearse. Facing a couple years for bagging with a strap to bust. Lying to my gran about my grades, started rapping work. Wanted to leave though, lost in kicks and tops from mosquitoes. Fucking Guyanese hoes, hard-headed breed from the sparse I conceived though. Never knew my mom's, heard her pops as part Creole. Kinda felt deceived though, learned the harsh realities of life. Getting boxed up by my older brother taught me how to fight. Faded pictures in my Navy suede kickers with the stripes. Swinging arms with 8 niggas on the state prison heights. Scribbling signs on ice packaged on blueberry plastics. On back of back grades when Miss Nash placed the asterisks for bad kids. My cousin's dad was driven off insane. Round the same time Kai caught a bullet from Jermaine. What do you believe in? Heaven or hell? Don't believe in heaven cause we living in hell. Don't believe in heaven cause we flipping on hell. Don't believe in heaven cause we living in. What do you believe in? Heaven or hell? Don't believe in heaven cause we living in hell. Don't believe in heaven cause we flipping on hell. Don't believe in heaven cause we living in. Yo, born in this rage of aggression, with your grandmama's eyes watching your daddy's reflection. Between the facets of life, we from the fabrics of lessons. Being programmed to lie, build up my passive aggression. I'll be fighting and stressing, the conflicted depressing. Trying to raise you like an empress with a pivotal preference. And use wisdom from the walls read from inner perceptions. Disposition from a force-fed submissive acceptance. Force of knowing that you cried to sleep leaves me depressed, and I'm sorry for the drama. For the shit I did, I guess the separation's karma. Hoping you never catch my trace of equal-aided sagas or inherit hate as well pains for baby fathers. You're aging faster, certain things that you can sense. From keys jingling the hallways, coming home you grab my legs, I kiss your head. You talk of missing me and wish I never left. As the universe, I stare at my existence in the flesh. What do you believe in? Heaven or hell? Don't believe in heaven cause we living in hell. Don't believe in heaven cause we flipping on hell. Don't believe in heaven cause we living in. What do you believe in? Heaven or hell? Don't believe in heaven cause we living in hell. Now who want what we got? We rock from dungeons to rooftops.
See, we transmit to the masses worldwide and proceed to rock
with precise shit
worldwide. The tough times and nice times, but shade over sunshine.
Now who want what we got? We rock from dungeons to rooftops.
See, we transmit to the masses and proceed to rock
with precise shit.
Wiring up your new car, cheap on some neck.
but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back in autumn, you must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the post office or something. Sometimes I scribble addresses too sloppy when I jot them. But anyways, fuck it, what's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend's pregnant too, I'm about to be a father. If I have a daughter, guess what I'ma call her? I'ma name her Bonnie. I read about your Uncle Ronnie too, I'm sorry. I had a friend kill himself over some bitch who didn't want him. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I even got the underground shit that you did with Scam. I got a room full of your posters and your pictures, man. I like the shit you did with Ruckus too, that shit was fat. Anyways, I hope you get this, man. Hit me back, just a chat. Truly yours, your biggest fan. It's a Stan. But I just been busy. You said your girlfriend's pregnant now. How far along is she? Look, I'm really flattered you would call your daughter that. And here's an autograph for your brother. I wrote it on a starter cap. I'm sorry I didn't see you with the show. I must have missed you. Don't think I did that shit intentionally just to diss you. But what's the shit you said about you like to cut your wrist too? I say that shit's just clowning, dog. Come on, how fucked up is you? You got some issues, Stan. I think you need some counseling to help your ass from bouncing off the walls when you get down some. And what's the shit about us meant to be together? That type of shit'll make me not want us to meet each other. I really think you and your girlfriend need each other, but maybe you just need to treat her better. I hope you get to read this letter. I just hope it reaches you in time before you hurt yourself. I think that you'll be doing just fine if you relax a little. I'm glad I inspired you, but Stan, why are you so mad? Try to understand that I do want you as a fan. I just don't want you to do some crazy shit. I seen this one shit on the news a couple weeks ago that made me sick. Some dude was drunk and drove his car over a bridge and had his girlfriend in the trunk, and she was pregnant with his kid. And in the car they found a tape, but it didn't say who it was to. Come to think about it, his name was you. Damn.
A lover like I could never die.
Release was semi, besides the Henny, it's eyes that seen plenty. Things get skinny as if Queens was a crack Jenny. Instead of diet plans, it's crack 200 grams. I pump a D-pack, peeping for where the D's at. It's slow, looking for Rambo, the cop who got grazed back in the days. Chasing niggas through my project maze. That cop, he got a death wish. He run behind niggas until you breathless. Every day he making 10 arrest shit. My nigga check this, I know the bitch he rests with. I even blessed it, 40-10 inspected. Already checked it, done his ankle, you can see it's good. Peep, he parked his Jeep in the back of the slum to check Tanisha. Fat ass, real fly with the blonde Caesar. Fettuccine summer gear, she puts the 2-seater. I heard she brag about the way he eat her. An Irishman, short, slim with a tan. They say he laced the cheaper. She do be looking weaker now. Her teeth are foul, speaking loud, peeper style. In and out of every reaper cloud. Fat ass dissolving like cotton candy in a mouth that's starving. Rocking same gear daily like a soldier in my squadron. I heard she let Jake investigate from a window, cause she's an info, sucking dick and coughing up info. So now it's set up, her and the beast to get wet up. I know he's vest up, we blaze it from the neck up. Yo, let me knock first. Soon as he opened, let your Glock burst. They had the chains on, son hit the lock first. We busted in, the cop jerk, jungle pop one in his shirt. I grabbed the bitch by her tits, she tried to say she earth. We saw the cameras, tape recorders, and the monitors, they eyeing us. Nah, Joe, he survived, one from the 4-5. Pull the shades down, he seen his last days now. There's no way now, we could be treated just like a slave now. Two in the dome, he's laid down, and yo, the bitch is saved now. She's living in a snitch grave now. Shootouts similar to Wild West. Broad daylight, face to face without a vest. You know the episodes, thugs, camouflage, and spectacles. Please God to save the life that the devil sold. See, it was written but was never told. Keep the Jews black, man, it's even better than gold. Niggas roll with iron, police roll in hot pursuit, trying to stop the loot. Fuck Jake, cock and shoot. Still on the streets with my peeps so deep. We threw a block party for my man going up creek. To do is 2 to 4, niggas show love from all around the board. Peace, Lord, Sony Handycam on record. Pop a bottle, cause when you come home, we still got it on. We can watch the tape, play back and just zone. Film all the bitches, on the benches with ill and stenches. We blocked the streets off, only crew cars could enter. Music was loud and it was crowded. Barbecue wings, we fed the fiends. Gamble in the back, killer shouted. And Frank tried to stop the bank. Lost about what a rolling cost, guzzle his drink and stack it off. He's a big wheel, used to sling krill, now he on the hill. Couldn't take losing his cash and I could feel something in the air, yeah. Frank returned with Pierre, a gunslinger who niggas hadn't seen in a year. I usually be holding, especially this type of weekend, and everyone except for me has started reaching. They had gats in each other's faces, with kids and grandmothers around. Frank's only concern was his papers. My man Killer let off, half of them fake niggas jet off. Police blitz quick, waiting for that to set off. Running the static, it got me mad cause they a bunch of faggots. Starting shit in my hood, I can't have it, yo high. Get the 40 Cali stainless. Jake is still out, let's make it real and still make them niggas famous. Dip behind trees and fatigues and squeeze. Dodge and weave, hearing Jake retaliating. And Wiz was up the alley waiting, we breeze. Jump in the ride, heard Pierre died, eternal bleeding inside. And ain't been back since 95. Shootouts is similar to Wild West. Broad daylight, face to face without a vest. You know the episodes, thugs, camouflage, and spectacles. Please God to save the lives that the devil sold. See, it was written but was never told. Keep the Jews black, man, it's even better than gold. Niggas roll with iron, police roll in hot pursuit, trying to stop the loot. Nigga, fuck Jake, cock and shoot.
I'm gonna make it happen. Used to be afraid, now who laughing? Jokes on you when I pass by. I wonder why I do the good, always gotta die. Now tell me how can I reach the most highs with a God? I was born in a world where many don't try, and I don't get it, but whatever make them listen. The clock on the wall steady ticking. Used to be a chef, now who cooking in my kitchen? Steady reminiscing on the days when I was chilling. Used to be a villain, I had to put that on the back burner though. Niggas in my camp got that smoke that be burning slow. Feel it all up in your chest and your lungs. No wonder why so many people strung. Used to be a hater, but I feel like I'm the one. Never had to fight for my rights for a gun, but if I had to, who knows what I would do? I would probably protest, hopefully it reach the news. Cause me and my crew, we fight for the rights of all y'all. I'm so above the rim in the law. Word, we fight for the rights of all y'all. I'm so above the rim in the law. Word, we fight for the rights of all y'all. I'm so above the rim in the law. Word.